All right, so we are going to learn how we can determine how pi actually works. So I've chosen 3 different objects in my house. This is a can of cream of mushroom soup. Okay, there's one. This is, it looks like, I guess it's some type of hand lotion. Okay, there's one. And then this is just a coffee mug. Okay. All right, so in order to do this, you need to have materials in front of you, okay? You need to have some kind of a string. It doesn't really matter what color it is. It doesn't matter if it's yarn, as long as you have something that you're going to use to measure. All right, so I'm going to take my very first object, okay? I'm going to take my cream of mushroom soup here. I'm going to take a little piece of tape, and I am going to tape it down here, okay? Just like so. And now I'm going to wrap around, okay, with the rest of my string until it matches right there, okay? Now, I'm going to simply cut it so that it is as close as I can to making it exactly determining the circumference or the perimeter of this can, okay? So see how it matches up exactly? Now, I'm going to take it off. I don't need that tape right now. Now I'm going to try to figure out the diameter, okay? And you're going to see how if we take it and we go across the length of the circumference of the circle, okay? And with this particular one, what happens is, again, I'm going to start it over here, okay? And then I'm going to mark that. That one came out. I'm going to give it a mark, okay? So I have it marked. Okay, again, you wanted to see the distance across, which is your diameter, and then I'm going to do another distance across, okay, and I marked it right there. I'm going to put it down here. That's the second one. So far we have 1, then we have 2, and now here is your third one, okay, and with our third one across, okay, you can see where it came out right there. Okay, so if we look at the whole thing, we have 3 full parts. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then this small bit on the end. That's the 0.14. So that's where you get 3.14. Okay, so you figure out what the perimeter is, or the circumference in this case is, of the circular object, and then you figure out the diameter, and the diameter comes out to be 3.14, the circumference. Now, let's try it with another one. So this is also a circular object, right? That has, it's going to create a circle. So I'm going to do the same thing. This one here went with my cream of mushroom soup. Now I'm going to try it with same little tiny piece of tape that I have right here. I'm going to use again. And I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to tape it down just like so. And then I'm going to measure around, okay? Just like that, all the way around. You can see where you're going to cut it. It's going to be right about there, so that if I were to go around, and it should come out to be pretty close. There's a teeny tiny bit more. If you really want to make it exactly even, do that simply by cutting it. There we go. Now we take off that little piece of tape. Now we want to measure the diameter. Okay, you could do either side. It doesn't matter. I'm choosing this side only because it's got a little piece right there. So if I were to just tape that piece down, okay, and again, I'm going to use my, I'm going to use my marker to mark, and it should come out to be 3 full lengths across for the diameter, and that teeny tiny extra section, which is the 0.14. All right, so let's see here. We got, okay, I'm marking it there. I'm going to take it right there. I'm going to tape it back down again. I'm going to mark it here. And then I'm going to take it back again. And let's see. Let's start here at the edge there. Okay. And tape it down to hold that down on the edge. So that mark is there. And then the third one across is right there. And no matter which circular object you are using, it still comes out to be 1, 2, 3, and then that little 0.14 down there on the end. So that's two things, two different circular objects that we have used so far. The last thing is going to be the coffee mug here. This is a bit of a bigger object, so I'm going to need to make sure I have enough either string or yarn, whatever I'm using. Okay, and I'm going to take that around. Go ahead and cut it right there. Make sure, yep, came out to be, okay. Flip my cup over, and now I'm going to do the diameter across and see if it comes out to be 3.14. Okay, so tape it down. All right, mark it off. So that's 1, right there. Tape that one down there at the bottom. And that's going to be 2. And marking it off here. Going down. And that is going to be 3. And again, when you look at it, 3 full lengths, right? The diameter across once, twice, 3 times, and then we have that extra 0.14. Okay, so that worked for my 3 objects. Now it is your turn to try this same task to prove how pi works. Okay, so you need to find 3 different objects in your home or in the classroom. Okay, and you're going to determine the circumference, and then the diameter should come out to be 3.14. Okay, all right, have fun.